My grandfather and grandmother were very religious people and had a very strong desire to serve their Savior, Jesus Christ. And so they would go and do whatever that they were asked to do to support and sustain the church and to bless people's lives. And my grandmother wrote this letter as she was getting ready to leave on a mission to go and serve as a missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And she wrote these words to the fans and to everybody as she sent this out on the back of one of her recipes. She said, "Guess what? I'm packing again. George and I have been called to another mission, this time to London. George will take over as the director of the Visitor Center in Hyde Park in September. We leave in August. So, I guess, the next time you hear from me, it will be from far across the sea." As I was packing my dishes and knickknacks from the china closet, I picked up our little blue vase and held it for a while, thinking of all the happy times we've had together as a family, and thinking of the symbolism the little blue vase has had for us. We used to have it on the table with some fresh flowers every Monday night for family home evening, and would often talk about choosing the best things in life. How important it is to me to have free agency. How easy it is to compromise standards, but how much fun it is to be in control. I have written up the story of the blue vase as I remember it, and as I told it to my family when they were very young. It is included with the 5x8 papers enclosed. I have no idea who the original author was. Okay, here's the story of the blue vase. The owner of an antique shop in a small town noticed a certain man that would stop and admire his window each day as he went to work and as he came home at night. He noticed that the man was wearing overalls and carrying a lunch bucket, so he supposed that he worked at the local factory like many of the others in the area. Day after day, the same thing happened. Then finally, one day, the man came into the store and purchased that lovely blue vase in the window. "Sir," the owner said, "I hope you'll forgive my curiosity, but I've watched you admiring this lovely vase for a long time. Would you mind telling me why you bought it?" "Well," said the man, "you see, I live alone in just a small house. I'm not a wealthy man, but I really value my life, and I find that I am affected by my environment. Material things aren't the answer, and yet we are influenced and inspired if our surroundings are clean and neat and lovely. I have only 2 paintings on my walls, but they are beautiful. My books are only the best, spiritual and uplifting. I only listen to the best music. I eat the best food, fresh, plain, and wholesome. I choose my friends from the best people I can find. In other words, I want the best of everything to be part of my life. Life's experience is short, and I believe that the more we can learn and prepare here on earth, the better it will be for us in the hereafter. This blue vase just seems to be symbolic of these things. I'm going to put it on my fireplace to remind me to often seek only the best that life has to offer." As the man walked out, the shop owner began to analyze the way he was living his own life, wondering where he could make a few changes for improvement.